So ADA is actually looking very, very good right now, which might sound strange because it is a red day. ADA is down about 4.25% at time of filming this video, and really everything in the market is seeing kind of a sea of red right now. But what we've been looking for in the charts is stability. And we're finding exactly that. We are, in fact, finding stability. And there's some things that people need to remember here as we move through the weekend and what may, in fact, come from this. So, again, if you guys are new or haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I'm sure the comments will set in. I've already seen a couple today off of my earlier ADA video. Let's act like we've been here before. Let's act like we know what these weekends bring. And what they bring is low volume. They bring some selling pressure. They bring some capitulation. And right now, obviously, we're dealing with a red daily candle in terms of ADA. That's what we're seeing across the market, guys. It's not a surprising thing. And look right here, volume down about 20% from yesterday. This is not surprising at all. But what ADA is trying to do right now is just, again, trying to find its support. I would have loved to have held $1.08, but I want people to remember that right here in this block of price here, basically between $1 to $1.08, that is the discount zone. And why I'm saying that is this is where big money has shown us that they do, in fact, like to accumulate. Now, ADA's focal point of support here is actually this 20-day moving average. If you guys remember, this is kind of our bull market support. This is where in the early part of alt season, it really likes to lift assets up. If we do have breaches and fall below here, it's a big opportunity zone. Okay, this is where you tend to, from market cycle to market cycle, see a very consistent theme. For example, looking back at last market cycle, as ADA started to go and we started to get basically into the early part of alt season, you guys can see, right? Every time we dip below, even if we close a daily candle there, we had a subsequent reversal, flip back up, nice spike in price. And we saw how that led us into the early part of 2021. It would not surprise me if we see a very similar thing here, because again, people are looking for opportunity. They're looking for discounts, and there will be people that try to manipulate and impact price. That's why I don't know why people are complaining. Know that there are people actively trying to suppress price, to make you think the thoughts that you're thinking, to make you post these comments. Oh, we're going down. We're never going to see an extension. Blah blah blah. And then the next time that ADA does one of these, you're like, oh my gosh, what happened? All right. Now, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice, and that wasn't my TA here. All right. So again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to see if we are, in fact, going to hold this support on the daily. It's possible we could dip below here, maybe close a candle. But that being said, at the same time, again, people are actively looking for opportunity. What we've seen is, yes, this is a low volume day in general, but when we look at what volume has been doing, basically since the 10th, it has been on the drop. Okay, we went from days, you can't see that behind my box, sorry. We went from days of $350 billion in daily trading volume across the crypto market to really just falling and falling and falling to less than half of that. Okay. So activity has really quieted down. We're kind of waiting for just that next poof, the next burst of excitement in crypto. And we haven't had it quite yet. That's okay. Remember, the optics outside the space are still high. People are still searching. Maybe I saw a couple people make these comments of, did the flash crash scare a bunch of people away? I'm sure it probably did. We deal with that from time to time, but at the same time, there are those who are resilient who are going to be accumulating. And the next time ADA comes up and tries to basically breach this 122 to 125 level, it can actually hit it like it hit it with a full head of steam, right? Like a train rolling down the tracks. There's really not much that can stop it at that point. Now, really, BTC is doing a great job of setting the tone for the market. And why I'm saying that is BTC has done a very good job of holding either at or around 100K. So after our multiple flash crashes we dealt with, the one that was on Thursday of, was that Thursday last week? Yeah, Thursday of last week. And then again on Monday of this week, it's done a good job of, again, showing strength. We know institutional accumulation has been high on both the BTC and Ethereum side. And what we're dealing with right now as well is a little bit of a BTC dominance shakeup. For example, if we take a look at BTCD, we can see that we are in this consolidation range, right? This is where BTC dominance tends to kind of chop around for a short period of time before that final confirmation. If you guys remember, during last market cycle, we did the exact same thing. Okay, we had our sharp drop off to begin alt season. BTC chopped and chopped and chopped and chopped and chopped, and then it finally dropped off in a big way. Okay. So know this from a structural standpoint, we're doing what we've always done. Nothing has been different so far. And what that means is that as we get to sometime here in the middle of December, this is where we last cycle started to see alts begin to take off a little bit. It doesn't mean that BTC dominance cratered at that point, but what it does mean is that alts are starting to get a little bit of excitement. They are starting to see some of those flows from outside the space. So these are kind of the things I'm watching today. Frankly, this is where me personally, I've kind of been patient up here, but now as I'm seeing ADA and other assets show some of these drops below these ranges, this is where me personally I am looking to accumulate. I have some capital on the sideline that I've been waiting to ape into the market, and this is where I look for those opportunity zones to do that. Now, again, I have seen a bunch of people that are in fact using BTCC. I am loving this platform so far. Again, if you guys do want to trade on leverage, this is actually very easy to use. I did get my positions wiped out on that flash crash day, go figure, but I do have some capital. I'm getting back in here. I'm going to open up some ADA longs. Definitely going to open up a fetch long. That's looking really good right now. Again, if you guys want to use this, there's up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. Again, you can earn actually a 10% deposit bonus on your first deposit of over $500. There's no KYC. They've been around for 13 years. Great platform. So feel free to check that out if you guys would like. The links are in the description below. But know that the weekends bring some uncertainty. Sometimes we get some selling on one day and then major buying on the next. Sometimes they're kind of boring and flat. But know that the trends are staying consistent. We're still seeing a lot of excitement from big players in the space. And while people may be complaining and feel uncertain themselves, the large entities are taking up their positions. Don't be fooled by any of the red days we're seeing. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you're new or haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. And make sure you hit that like as well. Show me you guys are enjoying the content I'm making here. So have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.